Hi there. It's time to look at Near's price and see what are the whales doing. If you're new to my sessions, I've covered the Wyckoff stage, the trend change potential, as well as key price levels. And these are not financial advice, they're just for education purpose only. Let's look at the weekly chart of Near. Near, similar to polka dot I just covered, is going through still the paper hands, diamond hands testing stage, and it's at a lower level than quite a long period of time, other than the ice age period that I described during 2022 all the way to 2024. Okay, so while Near is still here, you can clearly see last week and this week what's actually happening. When the bulls tried to push above this red T level of 1.83, ever since December last year, they have been trying this play. But whenever they got to that level, you see these heavy hammering, these weights from above that the bears shot them down just to get to somewhere below this yellow dash line of 1.47, and usually find support above the 1.40. That 1.40 was where October 10th, October 11th set, the tariff announcement date. So this range bound game is still being played out as of this moment. Okay, it's not too bad of a range if somebody got in, let's say, from 1.47 and then they sell close to 1.8. That's over 20% gain already. So if the whales are playing this game, they got in whenever the price gets close to 1.47, and then when the wave goes up, they sell at somewhere around 1.7, 1.8, let's say 1.7. Okay? 1.7, let's make it lower. It's still a 15-16% climb for them. So it's not too bad. Now, the volume. Okay, this week in particular, the volume is very low, even with the push of the boost. So you may say the market is waiting for new narratives to come in and potentially for people to get back to risk on mode when the money finally gets outside of gold and silver. Current FOMO is still going into gold and silver. So it may take a little while. Like I said in my silver trap video, it's probably going to take another 2 months or 3 months before that game is over. So if you're still hearing people talking about, I have to go buy silver, I have to go buy silver coins, I have to go buy silver ETFs, that's completely normal. That's the formal stage we're in when everybody talks about it. Let's go to the daily chart. We talked about the state the 3rd of February. What that means is that we'll get a trend change confirmation before that date. And the bears did not wait. They took action on last Sunday. They pushed the price down for 2 consecutive days, like I said, all the way to lower than this 1.47 level, where the bulls pushed really hard to get back in. A lot of people put the DBC on that day, that long wick over there. Just that, the day after, the price got shot down to the 1.7 again. And it is like, you see the volume getting lower and lower over the past 4 days. Some consolidation is happening, and there is a chance that the bulls are going to re-challenge the 1.61 level again. All right. So this is the game that's being played. A sideways with quite some character. All right. This line, now that the uptrend is over, let's look at the downtrend. All right, turn this around, track the candle tops, or the tip or the wicks. Okay, especially the very first couple of candles. This over here. All right, the line, let's adjust by a little. Okay, what date do we have? 29th of January. even earlier than the 3rd. So 29th of Jan. Let's see whether the sideways trading will continue till near the end of the month. There's less than a week from now. And by then, either it gets rejected and goes lower to test the lower level. The next one would be at almost 1.4, 1.399. That's where mid-December tested, okay? Or it's going to confirm that this downtrend is over and they're going to retest the 1.83 red key level. Of course, there's a resistance over here at 1.6, but last time it went through it with no trouble by the boots. Okay, so if the narrative, if the macro environment isn't too bad, this game is probably going to continue this way for a while. Okay, so if you're interested to get access to these sessions 2 days earlier than the others, it's time to join the membership now. That's one here. I'm moving on to shift next. See you over there. Thank you. Remember to hit like and subscribe.